on with it.
Hey, man, you got it, Brad. Kick it off. Kick it off.
Man,
Kick it off.
Podcast number one.
Number one. Episode one.
For sure.
You got
For
this.
sure. For sure.
You got this. So introduce yourself to the people.
I'm your boy Chad Rob.
You got to you already know. We out here.
Yeah, we in Tybee Island. We here at the beach. We chilling like a mug out here. We relaxing. We doing daddy thing.
Yeah, daddy thing. Speaking of daddy things, we're going to kick out the podcast. You know, with the first, in my opinion, first topic should be the daddy life.
That's what's up.
Especially when you're a daddy with just all women in the house. Good God Almighty. Send your prayers and contributions to both our addresses, which we're not giving out right now.
3 girls in this house. How many girls you got, Tom?
I got 4 girls and a wife, so that's basically I live with like 10 women because all of them got multiple personalities.
Oh wow, yeah.
But it's all good. It's all good.
So what is it like? You know, because I ain't been there yet. You know, I ain't got no big girl driving. I ain't got no babies driving yet. They all ride with me.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what do you feel when you got to give your daughter some money
and the keys
and the keys?
So you know when they growing up, getting on your nerves, you be waiting for them to get out the house.
Yeah.
And when you got to hand them the money, I mean, you've been handling the money all your life.
That's true.
But then when you got to hand them the keys. Bust off. It sound fun, but you get to that point, you be like, hell no, look now. I just want to make sure you get out the driveway, right? You be in the driveway looking like air traffic control, but you be like this. Hey, you had hand signal things, man.
Oh man,
that's what it's like. Man. You be scared as more, man. Like I be talking to shot up, like you be scared as hell, but you gotta let the birds fly in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do gotta let them fly, man. I'll be watching you, man. I'll be like, man, I don't know if I'm ready for that. They be going to, I drop off at the basketball game. I'm nervous.
Never ready.
I'm like, the basketball. I know them little young they be talking about at the basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what they be talking about, man. It bothers me. So I can only imagine, man, there's some money.
They out there in their own world.
Wow.
Like they went to the beach today, right?
Yep.
They went to the beach.
Yep.
And she took my keys. She took my credit card. Then we went to the sushi restaurant. They walking all over the pier and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, just get back safe. I'm at the point where, I mean, I done raised you right. I don't give a damn what little boys you talk to.
Oh yeah.
Just get back home safe.
Yeah.
I can whoop their ass later. I can whoop little boy like that. Let the little boy pull up if they want to. Tell them where you live.
Yeah.
You put that thing in reverse and then they out. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
But you still got them young now, you know what I'm saying? So what's that like still, you know, embracing the youth of just enjoying that time?
Well, it's hard too because, you know, like I'll watch them, you know, catch on to stuff. Like my baby, like I give you an example. We was watching what's that movie with Ice-T, Bad Promoters, Janky Promoters.
I'm
watching that. Yeah, I'm watching that with my 8-year-old. You know, I'm watching that with my 8-year-old, and she like, oh, what's he doing? Like the part where he peed in the cup. You know what I'm saying? She's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shoot, you know, I don't know, baby. You know what I'm saying? He had to go, you know. But like she catching on to that stuff, she was like, "Yeah, that one dude, you know, when he take Jeezy to the project,
right?
You know what I'm saying? She like
to get the
antidote. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she's like, yeah, he's a bad guy. He wants to shoot the people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, he terrible, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, it's hard because they understand everything at this point.
Everything.
But at the same time, I don't want to keep them from it. But I don't want them to do any of it.
Right.
If that makes any sense at all.
You want them to learn everything, but protect them from everything.
Yeah, it's a hard point, man.
So, funny story.
Okay.
So I'm watching South Park. Like you was watching the movie.
Yeah.
I was watching just regular old South Park.
Yeah.
And it was an episode, and at the end of the episode, one of the dads on there was like, "This is calm." He go Asha, right? He go baby girl, she 11. Dad, what's calm? I'm like, oh. So So he goes there. So Shawty looking at me like, no. She asked her daddy, you gotta explain this. I'm like, all right. So when a man and a woman love each other, they just had a whole conversation. So when man and women love each other, and then of course, so how you got here? The man has to do this, but it was the most awkward conversation. But at the end of it, though, I thought through it. And I said, I'd rather you hear from me than hear from anybody.
And that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, I want to shelter them from what I had to live and learn,
Right.
but I also know they need to know. So that they don't experience it first somewhere else.
Because they'll get it from their friends.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. I mean, it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time. On a lighter note, man. Like, what's up with this sports, man? Like, what's up with this?
So, LeBron.
Yeah.
In LA.
Oh, man. King James. James. He's still the king to me, man. He's still the king.
We agree on that. We agree on that. It's always been the GOAT conversation.
Yeah.
It's always been between him and MJ. In my opinion.
Okay, I'm listening.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is not only the greatest Laker ever, he's the greatest.
You're a big man.
He's the greatest basketball player ever.
I mean, I give you that.
He won high school championships.
Okay.
He won 3 at UCLA. He won 6 in the league. So he won just as many NBA championships as Michael.
Yeah, he did.
He won 2 more NCAA championships than Michael.
Yeah, that's true.
Michael won 1. Kareem won 3.
He won with both teams he was with, too.
Exactly, because he won with the Bucks.
Yeah, he won with Milwaukee, too.
Mike didn't win with
the Wizards. He did. So, you got to count it.
And, I mean, I'm just talking about greatest basketball player ever. Basketball. The game itself. People want to isolate NBA. All right, I give you. If you want to say NBA, I might give you one. But Kareem had just as many accomplishments.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's a little different because I don't judge it off of stats or accolades or nothing. I've always followed players in the NBA.
Just pure game. Yeah, because that's
players.
What NBA
That's what I've always liked.
Teams.
I remember a time when Pippen was my guy.
He was always my favorite player of all time.
I remember arguing with my classmates. Pippen, the only reason Jordan is winning. I remember that as a kid.
Michael never won a championship without Scott.
And I ain't taking enough from Jordan. Jordan the realest. I've always liked this. He has the best shoes ever. In my opinion, tennis shoes.
Of all time.
You know what I'm saying? But my favorite of all time may not be the best player of all time, but my favorite is Allen Iverson. He's the one that made me even care about what's going on in the league right now. I wouldn't even be talking about LeBron James if I didn't see Allen Iverson. Because I would have gave up on basketball. After Jordan left,
there was a gap.
It was a big gap. But AI came with Jordan, and I was watching AI.
Right.
But when AI's jerseys turned black,
and AI talked to the hood too.
Man, when AI's jerseys turned black,
right.
They had my attention.
Right.
They had my attention. Because I remember
Eric Snow.
See, in the supporting cast, man.
He had an old Matumbo. He had a good player in Eric Snow, right? Good backcourt mate. But you talk about a dude 6 feet 6'1",
man, carrying
a team to the finals.
You beat what was that, 15-0, 14-0 Lakers squad?
Shaq and Kobe.
You beat them once.
In first game.
I don't care what nobody say. That's hard. I don't care if they was even taking that game off.
So then why doesn't anybody give LeBron credit?
I do.
When he beat Golden State, not this past year, but the year before, they lost 4-1, right? And then they got swept this past year.
I do.
He got them there.
Yeah.
And he beat them.
Oh yeah.
He won a game, and you got the super friends.
I don't even understand that. They done times table the bronze record. Like, wow, like let's just get every best player and let's make a team. But
Golden State built most of it, but then you get
they were good. They were good without it. But LeBron could have beat a Golden State without KD. I think 2000. What year is this? 2017.
2015. If Kyrie doesn't get hurt, if K-Love doesn't get hurt, they win.
I think if Kyrie don't get hurt, I don't think if Kyrie get hurt, I think if you got Kyrie and LeBron, you beat them. That first time they meet
without K-Love.
I think K-Love was irrelevant the first time. I think with Kyrie, it would have been a best of 7. I think they would win 7 games.
To your point, because Tristan was balling
like a mug,
rebounding all the rebounds.
That's what I'm saying.
All the putbacks. I give you that. But I still won't take away from K-Love. Like,
no, K-Love's a beast. He's a beast. He was needed to win the 6. Yeah.
Because Tristan was.
But you take Kevin Durant from the 3rd time they met. LeBron beats him in.
Really average triple.
You take Kevin Durant away from that, they lose. I'm telling you, they would average triple. Because no Kevin Durant, LeBron beats that Golden State team. I don't care what nobody says.
I give you that.
Nobody says that.
Yeah. So people discount this is that when Mike went to the finals against the Lakers, you got an old Magic, you got an old Worthy, and you got a young and upcoming Mike and Scott. Right? Still give credit to the game.
Yeah.
Then you play Portland.
Okay.
Got a much older Clyde with some, former All-Stars, but nobody currently an All-Star.
Right.
Then you go up against the Supersonics. Then you go up against the Jazz twice. No, before that, he beat the Lakers. He beat the Blazers. He beat the Supersonics twice, and then the Jazz twice.
No, he didn't beat Supersonics twice. He played them once. Yeah, he played them once.
So then, so
the 6 he played was Jazz, Lakers, Blazers.
Jazz twice. Jazz 2 times.
He played Jazz twice?
Back to back.
Okay.
He beat the Lakers first. He beat the
Lakers first, Blazers.
And then it was another team.
The Lakers, Blazers.
The Supersonics and Jazz twice.
It had to be the Suns then.
Suns. That was it.
Yeah, it had to be the Suns. And then I would be the Supersonics.
And then the Jazz twice.
I didn't realize he beat the Jazz twice.
He beat the Jazz twice because Steve Kerr hit the first shot in Chicago, and then he hit the shot in Utah to beat him. Gotcha. So that's how he got his 6.
I don't take away. The only thing I think with Jordan is this, and I will say this to anybody.
Right?
He robbed us of the matchup between him and Hakeem. I honestly think that Houston Rockets team would have split that series. It would have been 1-1. I believe that in my heart, man.
I would not disagree.
Hakeem was in his prime.
So, my favorite player growing up was Shaq.
Okay.
When I saw what Hakeem did to him in the finals, I was like, Shaq's still my favorite.
Yeah.
But good God Almighty.
You got a new person, man. Like, and it's not even a new person because him and Jordan was the same draft.
Same draft.
You know, Hakeem went before Jordan.
He was number 2.
Jordan was 3rd.
No, Hakeem was number 1.
Your boy was 1.
Hakeem was 2.
And then Jordan was 3. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So talk to me about this. So we talk about being a dad. We talk about Bond. Talk about sports. I know the playoffs is coming up. So who you got winning the chip? Who you got? NCAA coming up too. I got Michigan State.
I got Auburn. I'm picking Auburn.
All right.
College.
I love Auburn. I love baseball.
Yeah, that's easy. I'm gonna go Houston Rockets because I just do not like Golden State. I just do not like it. I don't like it. It's either Houston Rockets or Milwaukee Bucks. That's my pick. That's who I got in the finals. Milwaukee Bucks, Houston Rockets.
I got Golden State.
You picking right. You picking with your head. To your heart.
And I got Golden State. And I got. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Look at me here.
Just throw it out there.
I
At the East.
Out the East. That's the only other place to pick from, big dog.
Yeah, Toronto.
I can see that. I can see that. I know Kawhi's a beast. I know he is, but I don't know, man.
Only reason why I don't believe in Giannis right now.
Why not?
Because he can't shoot rubber shit.
But he got a guy that can. Middleton.
He got Middleton. All right, who else? Thank you.
Jason Kidd used to coach him.
Kawhi can pull down that thing.
Kawhi can he'll D up and then take it down, dunk on you or shoot a 3 on you. Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah,
Kawhi's a shorter.
I can't believe in Toronto, man. Ever since they let go of Vince Carter, man, I just couldn't believe it.
You can't believe in Toronto because LeBron literally is like, hey guys, are those your testicles? Let me get those off real quick. And then he walk off into the sunset with him, dribbling them things to the finals every year. Toronto.
So that's why I still don't believe in Toronto.
I
think they're out the second round.
I'm from the South. We're the North. I'm from the South. We're the North.
I hear you.
So anyway, dog, talk to me.
So man, like, I know it's been a lot of things that's going on these days, and man, main reason we started this podcast, being adults now and being dads and having families and trying to get it together, time, man. Time is something that we don't really even think about because it's just a given. It's kind of like air. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we got all day. We think about, like, we got to where, we think about our parents or our grandparents or our older OGs, you know what I'm saying? And we're like, they got old.
Right.
So we got that coming.
Right.
But we don't. We don't know if we do, should I say. You know what I'm saying? So I guess one thing that's been on my mind, especially dealing with these most recent circumstances, is just like, I mean, what do you think we need to be doing with our time, man? Like, what should we really be doing? Like, I grew up in the South. You grew up in the South,
right.
So you know how the South is. Praise the Lord. Right. Let's go to heaven.
Right.
But at the same time, my kids got to eat. My kids got to be good when I'm gone.
Right.
What do we need to be doing with our time, man?
So first thing you talked about, you literally said was your kids.
Yeah.
You talked about how we was raised, about our parents are reverend. So when you talk about family, show everybody around you that you love, that you are up, that you actually love them. Tell them every day. Like, I would much rather spend every moment with my wife and my daughters at the beach or at home, like showing them how much I love just being around them, them being able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you think about when you at work, where would you rather be? I want to be at home. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to time, time affords you an opportunity to take advantage of itself, and you can make the most of your time, or you can waste it. They say time is money. Well, what you gonna do with your money? You gonna trick it off? You gonna buy jewelry? You gonna buy whatever the hell? You gonna stack up when you might gotta stack up and be in a position where you gotta stack up buy groceries. Or you might be in a position where you want to stack up and go on a vacation with your family. Want to take your lady or, significant other on a date or whatever the case may be. But that's the time. Like, to me, that's what time is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, when I be at work, like, in terms of how you feel about this, when I be at work, I can get my work done. I could be at work 8, 9, 10 hours a day.
Okay.
I can get all I have to get done in this amount of time, like minimum. The rest of the day, I'm thinking about being home with my wife, with my babies, relaxing, chilling with them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's your thoughts on it?
Same. I agree totally, man. I agree totally. I just think we are, as a society, we have been trained to trade time for money.
Amen.
And I just think that's killing us as a society. You know, the older I get, you know, I used to be one of them dudes work 1, 2, 3 jobs to make this big amount of money. Because, you know, when we was coming up, you had to have the rims, you had to have the thing, you had to shine. You had to shine. Now you don't really got to shine. You just got to, you know, be popular or famous. You know what I'm talking about?
That's it.
So when I was coming up, you really had to have the tangible evidence that you the truth. You know? And so, you know, I chose not to sell the stuff that it requires to get that type of expendable money, income, or whatever you call it. And so I had to work multiple jobs in order to keep up with those guys. You know what I'm saying? So I remember trading all of my time for money, but also having to stay awake because I still have to show off that I have the money. Because I still gotta shine.
I need time to sleep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so now with a family, it's like totally different. It's like, okay. So now it's like, okay, so now the main focus is my babies, my wife, and then me. But I still want a couple things.
Yes.
You know, but my babies need a couple things. My wife wants a couple things. Right. So, you know, now it's like, shoot, man, I really don't want to trade all because my babies, they're growing so fast. Like, I'm just looking at them on the beach today, they're looking grown almost. I'm like, man, this is crazy. I'm only 8, 7. You know what I'm saying? 13. You about to be 13. So it's like,
So if you got all the time in the world,
okay,
what's your top 3 priorities that you would dedicate yourself to?
My purpose, which whatever that would be, whether it's recording this podcast,
right?
Whether it be, you know, lifting weights, that's just a couple things I love to do, and then spending time with my family. But that type of stuff don't take 8 hours a day.
But if you had unlimited time, so let me rephrase.
Okay.
You got unlimited time.
Unlimited.
And you can do whatever with it.
Okay.
Right? Like, you got unlimited time. It's not even, don't even take the concept of 24 hours in a day. Okay. You got unlimited time with the sun out, beautiful weather, whatever the case may be.
I can dig that. Yeah.
What are your top 3 priorities?
Is God, family, then? Well, is it money? I don't know if it's money that time. At that time, it's making myself happy.
I mean, it's
happiness is the third one.
There you go.
Whatever I like to do that just makes me feel good.
So the fact you said that, right? So I put the question out there on social media, and I just called it my top 3.
Yeah.
And my top 3, and I'll show you right now. I'll show you so, you know, people listening don't think I'm lying or whatever the case may be. But I said God, family, life, because everything else you will take into account when you living. It's just everything else gonna fall into place.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So there you go right there. My top 3: God, family, and you know, like we family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Since day jump.
Oh yeah.
We family, and then like live my life, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You literally put it into the same perspective. And we ain't talked about this.
And no, this is no rehearsing here. We write down a few topics, and then we try to discuss them. You know, we don't go into detail. But yeah, you're right, man. You're right, because with me, it's more so just like I said, it's just about being just happy, man. You know, like I don't want to be somewhere that I don't want to be wasting time.
Thank you. But sometimes you feel like you're at work and it's wasting your time, even though it's keeping the lights on.
Oh yeah,
it's keeping the family fed.
I give you a perfect example. It's one of my first job I had. Not my first job, and I'm actually making good income. Old cat was in there, and he had to be 55 at the time.
Right.
He said, quit wishing your time away, young boy. I said, what you talking about? He said, man, you keep talking about I wish it was 6:30. I can't wait till it's 6:30. Quit wishing your time away. And I'm just now in the past 5 years understanding what he meant, man.
I ain't never heard of it.
I'm like, wow.
Make the most of your time.
I'm like, wow, like you right. Like why am I wishing my life away? Just to get off work?
That made me want to
come back. What am I talking about? So when I do something that I'm not wishing, like Dame Dash, you can tell you something about that. You know, do something that's time don't matter.
That's constructive. That benefits you.
Man, time don't matter to people like that. You know what I'm saying? Time don't matter.
You do what you want to do. Live your life. Yeah. Like sometimes I'll be at work now, and I walk around and I look at, some of the other people at work who would just sit around and talk to people all day.
Oh yeah.
And that's all they do. You'll think that's their job.
Oh yeah.
They talk to people all day. And I'm sitting there, then I go back to my desk and I be grinding. I'm like, how do I get like that? So then maybe on the days when I'm not as busy, I just walk around and talk for, hey, what's happening? Yeah. Check in on everybody. What the hell is that? Hey, man, just come check in on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me ask you, so we talked about being a dad. Okay. Right? And we talked about that aspect of our family dynamic. Okay. Right? Okay. So let's jump into so a little bit, more complicated about our ladies. All right. Because we know how. That's all we got to say. So you got a lady, right? Uh-huh. And we've been with our ladies for a bit. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? When it comes to, we got all these babies running around the house out here. Uh-huh. So when it comes to that relationship dynamic and making it work, like when you gotta have sex with the same woman every night, every day, what is that like for you to know that, alright man, we married, this is the last, how do I put it, poontang, this last poontang I'm gonna ride in, so keep it real.
Well, alright, so to keep it not 100, but to keep it to keep it live, it's a decision I would encourage young people to really think about. Right. And this is just the young people that's already married. I ain't got no tip for you, because that's something that you just have to own. You just have to own it, and you have to do it, Right. But to young people getting into it, make sure, and I told my little cousin this before he got married, I told him, I asked him, I said, when you're having the best day of your life, everything is going right for you, who is the first person that you want to call? The girl, yeah. And I said, if it ain't your girl, then she ain't the one. She ain't the one. So I said that to say this. So if that's the case, if your girl or your wife or whatever is your best friend, then it's not as hard, because you can talk, you can communicate with her. I feel you can communicate with her that you are seeing something else that interests you. Right. Right. You can communicate that. Right. So then that can become a discussion. Right. And then that could lead to solutions. Exactly. Or it can get nipped in the butt real quick. No, I'm not interested. Right. Right. But that doesn't mean that I can't come to you again if it happens again. Mm-hmm. Because I'm gonna tell you, like a real G. A real G is like, man, I might see this little thing. Man, I might want to knock it down. Hey, baby, I see this little thing. I might want to knock it down. What you think about it? Well, forget that. You don't need to mess with that. Okay, cool. I forgot about that little thing. Right. That little thing don't exist no more. Right. But now I ran across another little thing, and I come back to her. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, I just saw this other little thing. Right. Whatever. She might shoot that down again too. Yeah. But it's just to say the communication lines are open. Communication's key. Yeah, it's open. Good. It's open, man. It's open. It's open. So now I'm not. So like once I'm shot down, it's like when you live with your parents. Yeah. They tell you, hey, don't do that. You like, why not? They like, man, because it's hot. Don't touch the stove. It's hot. It's hot. You like, man, it's hot. Man, you kind of rub your hand over it. You like, yeah, it is hot. I ain't gonna mess with the stove no more. But what about the microwave? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they like, well, shit, same thing. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no metal in there. It's gonna blow everything. It's gonna blow up. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So same thing. Like as a man, I don't know about women, but I know about men. And men, we might need to test a few things before we realize and understand. So unless you come in with clear solutions, and I ain't talking about why would you even think like that? Solutions. I'm talking about clear solutions on, hey, this is why I don't want to. I ain't tripping.
The communication thing.
The communication. So what you think about something like that?
Man, I tell you what. So I look crazy. I'm just starting off like that. But to your point, the communication is key, because when the communication breaks down, that allows gaps. It allows for gaps in the relationship. So, in my opinion, just talk it out. Like, regardless of the approach, to figure out the approach along the way, depending on how long the relationship lasts. But you got to talk. You got to communicate. Because the quiet game thing, that don't work either. So I give you an example. So me and the lady got into it probably about a week ago. She was like, well, you follow all these girls on Instagram. And I literally said, shut it. All the girls on Instagram look the same. I really thought I was following the same chick 450 times.
Hey man, they do look the same.
I was following the same chick 450 times.
They look the same. All like. So
I was like, well, I mean, I figured, somebody got 500,000 followers, somebody got 1 million, somebody got 3,500. They literally all look the same. And I mean, I get that. So when it comes to her, and I was talking to her about this literally 2 days ago, I said, you want me to be faithful to you, right? Mm-hmm. You want me to only be with you, right? I'm a man. I want to have sex with you men think about sex probably about every 10 to 15, 20 seconds a day.
Okay. Yeah.
So when I'm around my wife, I know the kids is playing, you might be cooking. Look, I get one of the big girls to come down, they can cook. I'm trying to take you in the room, man. Let's get it. And then, you know what, if I still got some energy left over after the fact, I'll come in, I'll finish cooking, try to, take a nap, and then we good with it. Like, this is what I be trying to tell her about. I'm really about, you know what I'm saying, like, handling my business with just her.